Development Commission Act, which provides that there shall be paid and credited to the fund established pursuant to subsection 1 of this section. A, from the federal government, the equivalent of 15% of the total monthly statutory allocations due to member states of the Commission from the Federation account, this being the contribution of the federal government to the Commission. B, 3% of the total annual budget of any oil-producing company operating onshore and offshore in the Niger Delta area, including gas-producing companies. C, 50% of monies due to member states of the Commission from the Ecological Fund. And D, such monies as may from time to time be granted or lent to or deposited with the Commission by the federal or a state government or any other body or institution, whether local or foreign. The House is also aware that the failure to comply with the above provisions have greatly undermined the efficient performance of the mandates of the Commission. The House is also cognizant that unless urgent steps are taken to address the prevailing trend, the essence of setting up the Commission will be defeated, and the people of the Niger Delta will become discordant and despondent with the system, a situation that could affect the socio-political and economic development of the area. The House is called upon to resolve as follows. 1, to urge the federal government to ensure proper funding of NDDC in line with the clear provisions of the Act establishing it. And 2, mandate the Committees on Public Accounts, NDDC, Finance, and Anti-Corruption to conduct investigation with a view to ascertaining all outstanding sums due to the NDDC, its utilization of funds from 2015 to date, and make recommendations within 4 weeks for further legislative action. My dear colleagues, Mr. Speaker, I so move.
Honorable Bassi.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, my name is Bassi Eko Ewa. I represent the people of Abi and Yaka Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion as moved by my dear colleague.
Honorable Chinda, please, could you lead the debate?
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, the motion is hinged on the provision of the statute which we have made and implementation of the law. Clearly, the NDDC law provides for its source of funding, and over the years, the federal government has not kept to its part of that bargain. Aside that, there is also need, even for the little that has come in, for us to see how well it's being utilized. Therefore, this motion is urging the federal government to keep to its part of the bargain, and for this House to take steps to ensure that the people of Niger Delta get value for the monies that are given to NDDC by looking into what they have done so far and then come back to this House with a report so that we'll ensure that the people get value for money. I therefore urge honorable members to support this motion.